Willie Warren and the 3-3 Sooners hosting the 2-4 Razorbacks on Wednesday night. That meant the return of Rodney Clark, prolific shooter and scorer from tiny Verdigris, Oklahoma, the state's all-time leading scorer. A couple of Arkansas natives turned Sooner legends in the house, Coach Barry Switzer and, of course, Keith Jackson. While Clark was 0-3 from long range in the first half, he did manage to get a few buckets in the lane. This, one of the rare instances where he could escape the blanket defense of junior K. Davis. Clark came in averaging over 26 points per game. He got only 11 and was 1 of 6 from beyond the arc. Still, Arkansas led most of the first half until the Sooners caught fire. After scoring only 14 points in the first 16 and a half minutes, OU got royally hot in the final 3:37. In this blazing hot streak, Tony Crocker hit 2 3-pointers and a jumper. Tommy Mason Griffin, 2 from long range. He finished with 13 points and 3 assists. K. Davis hit nothing but the bottom of the net from the corner. He scored 11 points and had 3 steals in the midst of his defensively dominant night. And then, topping off a 20-5 run to end the half, Stephen Pledger hit the 3-ball at the buzzer. That was the freshman's only field goal of the night. OU led 34-27 at the half. After shooting only once and scoring only 2 points in the first half, Willie Warren asserted himself in the second. He finished with 13 points on 4 of 5 shooting and had 4 assists, though he was only 5 of 11 from the free throw line. Tony Crocker tops it all off with this ridiculous hanging reverse layup. The senior had his first career double-double with 16 points and 16 rebounds. The Sooners beat the Razorbacks 67-47.
I was, excited to see in the locker room after the game. Before, like when I came in there, our guys were talking about defense. That's the first time all year these guys have talked about defense. And they were proud of their performance as the game was winding down. We had guys on the bench saying to me, Coach, they average 86, they have 47. That's a step for us, for our guys, even though they average 86. That's a step for us. And, again, this is a step. It's not all the problems aren't fixed. Everything in the world isn't right now for us, but this is a step. And that's our thing right now. We have to take another step tomorrow.
Coach gave me that opportunity tonight, and, coming in, we knew his stats. We knew he was shooting the ball really well. I think he's leading the country in three-point percentage, and so it just, took it upon myself to try and limit him shots, and just hopefully, obviously we came out with a win. So.
I pretty much expect it every time I step on the floor now, and, just being from Oklahoma and knowing some of the staff and, knowing some of the guys on the team, they knew what I was pretty much going to do anyway, so, they did a good job preparing and played good defense.
It felt good just to get that win against, a better quality opponent. We was up and they started making a run. We was just like, don't let up, because we was up against Houston like about 18 or so and ended up losing by like 15 or so. But we just tried to stay on top of them and keep playing hard.
OU's back in action on Sunday night as Arizona visits for a 6 o'clock tip. Damon Fontenot, News OK Sports.